Can I use famous names in YouTube SEO? You've probably seen creators dropping celebrities' names in their titles or in their tags. They're hoping that it will boost their rankings or get more clicks. Does it actually work, or could it backfire? In this episode, we'll look at what actually happens when you use famous names in your YouTube SEO. You'll come away understanding where the line is between smart strategy and bait and switch. And you'll know how to grow your channel without attracting the wrong audience or risking your credibility. Let's dive right in. Myth: if it gets clicks, it's worth it. You've seen this on a lot of channels that are entertaining. If it gets clicks or if it gets views, then it's worth it. But I want to point out that there are two separate YouTube strategies that you can follow. One that's focusing on generating ad revenue, so an ad revenue focus. Another one that is focused on leveraging YouTube as a tool for your business. So YouTube is just a tool to generate leads for your business. So over here, if you're focused on ad revenue, then there's probably some truth to it because you see it all the time. If it gets views or clicks, then it's worth it, even if they're humiliating themselves. But when you're going down this track, you don't want the wrong type of view. Like if you have a video that is curated and targeted for a specific audience, if that video takes off and goes viral to the wrong audience, you can't control that. The audience is the most valuable part of your YouTube channel, and strategically you can curate who that audience is. So you know who your target audience is, your ideal customer, the avatar. So you can curate that and make sure that you're pulling in those people to your channel. And you do that by being really selective on the topics that you're talking about. And you're talking about things that don't have huge broad appeal, but specifically have appeal to them. So if you have a video that goes viral and gets tons of views, it's going outside of your intended audience. And so if you have a video that, say, gets 1 million views to this wrong audience, the algorithm is going to say, hey, make more videos like this. That is how YouTube makes money. The more views a video has, the more ads it can show, and therefore YouTube will make more money. Is it legal or allowed to use famous names in my YouTube metadata? Okay, so can you put a celebrity's name in your title or your tags or your description? Can you talk about a celebrity inside of your video? Yeah, there's no problem there. That's the disadvantage of being a celebrity, is everyone's going to talk about you, and that's free game on YouTube. You can do whatever you want in that regard. Will using a celebrity's name help my video rank better? Well, oftentimes, yeah. That's why a lot of people do it. If they use a celebrity's name, or even better, if they can have that celebrity in their video and then use their name in the title, people who like that celebrity or want to hear about that celebrity, they will watch that video and you'll get a lot more views. That's why movies that have big name actors will perform better than similar movies with lesser known actors. But if we're talking about ranking, let's differentiate what we're talking about here. Are we talking about having your video rank #1 as the most suggested video? Or are we talking about having your video rank at the top of YouTube's search? Let me use a realistic example. I was doing some keyword research and I found a really specific question: how to carry nutrition during a marathon. So that's a really specific question. The target audience is marathon runners, right? Now I could take an Olympic runner like Usain Bolt. So would I want to put that celebrity's name in my title? Well, it would be bait and switch if there was no content about him. If I didn't talk about him, or if he wasn't a part of my video, that would really disappoint people. And who would it attract, right? So my goal is to attract marathon runners, and I'm going to teach them how to carry nutrition during a marathon. By having that question as my title, it's going to set me up perfectly to attract that right audience who is searching for that question. And the more and more people that watch the video of that correct audience, the more YouTube will know, oh, this video is for marathon runners or people that are training for a marathon. But if I put Usain Bolt's name in the thumbnail, then who is that likely to attract? People that are fans of him or want to see him in video. And YouTube's going to learn very quickly that those people are going to be disappointed. So it's actually going to hurt my video. YouTube's going to hide it and not show it up because YouTube doesn't want to disappoint its viewers. Can I use someone's name in my tags even if they're not in the video? Sure, go for it. You can put somebody's name in there. Here's the thing though, the keyword tag is still there, it still exists, but YouTube says we don't use it anymore. But here's when YouTube will use it. If it notices that you're putting keywords in there that don't relate at all to the content of your video, YouTube will then penalize that video because it knows you're trying to cheat the system. So don't do that. Is this a smart strategy for lead generation? I would say no, unless you can reach out to a celebrity and have that celebrity in your video. You could be a sponsor of them or something. I mean, I've seen that. That strategy seems to work. I don't have expertise there. And in general, if you're thinking that you can use a celebrity's name for SEO, that you can be seen as an expert for a topic and then somehow use a celebrity to help that, no, that won't work. What if I'm genuinely commenting or critiquing a famous person? How do I do that ethically? Well, I would say be honest about what you're sharing. State where your sources are. Explain when you have a bias. I mean, if your content is talking about pop culture or something, you can do that all you want. If you become an expert talking about a celebrity and you want to rank for that celebrity's name, you're going to have to make a lot of videos talking about every little aspect of that celebrity. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but you can go that direction if you want. What should I do instead if I want to grow without shortcuts? My biggest and highest recommendation is that you learn my leaf strategy. What this strategy will do is it will help you pull in the right people. Just by giving your video the right title, you can have a built-in audience. So when that video goes live on YouTube without you having to do anything else to push it or promote it, your target audience will find the video and will watch it and will build a relationship with them on autopilot. These people will start to become referral quality leads because you've built a relationship with them. I want to teach you what the leaf strategy is. I've created another video. I'll link to it right there. It's called YouTube SEO Secret Strategy. You've got to go watch that video next.